Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to apply stippling technique. First thing I'm going to do is get a pencil and just outline area that shows dark tone, and I'm looking at the image as my point of reference. Then I'm going to get a fine liner pen and make sure that you don't go over that line you've drawn across the page, because that section that you've chosen should only be your stippling section. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a fine liner and I'm going to apply stippling technique. Now the number one rule is to draw dots only. So if you're trying to create an outline, you should only draw dots to make it into an outline. Okay? And when you're doing the stippling technique, I shouldn't hear a loud banging sound. You should be pressing softly and have a book underneath to help soften the touch, so that way it doesn't create a loud sound. Otherwise you're breaking the pen and your pen will get confiscated if you don't treat it with respect. So to show dark tone, you need to add lots of dots overlapping each other, and if you want to show light tone, you need to draw fewer dots and that they are more spaced out. So look at the image you're working from the section that you're working at, and look for where the dark and the light tones are and add it in a purposeful manner. The other option, you can use two colored pens, one light, one dark, or they need to be a harmonious color. So for example, red and orange, light green, dark green, purple and blue. Here I'm using dark blue and light blue. So again, I'm using the same rules. To draw an outline, I am using stippling technique, drawing lots of dots and joining it up together to create a prominent outline. And to show dark tones, again, I will draw lots of dots in that specific area that shows dark tone, and I'm looking at my image as my reference, point of reference. A lot of the time students draw lots of dots and it kind of gets lost with all the dots, and when that happens, that means you haven't added in dark tone. So make sure you're looking carefully and asking yourself, does it show dark tone? It could also be an outline thing where your outlines are not prominent enough and it's got lost with all the dots that you have just added in. So tone is really important, where you are showing that gradual change of tone and that kind of effect based on what you can see. Right, so I've swapped over. I'm using a light pen, light blue pen, and I'm adding in a mid-tone and a light tone. When you're drawing the dots, make sure it doesn't turn into like a dash kind of mark. Make sure the dots look like circular dots so that you're applying control and accuracy throughout your drawing. Okay, so to sum up, dark tone, show lots of dots and overlapping. Light tone, draw fewer dots. To draw an outline, you need to draw dots to create an outline. Okay. Show some resilience. Make sure you're being purposeful and controlled with your drawing. Make sure you don't go past the section where you've drawn a line across that page, because each section needs to show different drawing techniques. Okay.